So now it is Friday, March 28th. I've been so busy did not have time to work on my aquarium. I still don't have the glass bottle. It's right here. During the process, this half cracked, not broke. It's a hairline cracked in there. See that? I had my heat lamp that my bearded dragons use. I had it inside of the tank to get all the moisture out of it because I needed it dry. And while I was running around doing errands or whatever I was doing, the whole light fixture fell down inside of the tank, and the heat from the light bulb put a hairline crack in the glass this far. I was here when it happened. The sound of it, you will not forget. You'll never hear it. You heard something similar to it. I describe it as you having a glass plate, a plate that you eat food in, and you take a fork or a spoon and you slide it across it real hard. So that sound amplified by 20. It's a loud something you never heard before. It's distinctive. A distinctive sound you never heard before, but you know something's wrong. So I come back to the tank and I see this fucking hairline crack going around here. That's why I have this piece of tile on top of it. I have silicone in there. See, it's like right here. I put tape under it. But this happened after the first leak, when I was trying to prepare for another coat of silicone in the corner that was leaking. Me thinking, it must got an air pocket or something, or a piece of the silicone flared up or something like that. Something simple. I'm thinking I'm gonna put some extra silicone. I even bought a more expensive silicone and ordered that off of Amazon. It's 4 aquariums. It's supposed to hold way better than the GE. It's way better than this. So one tube of this is $8. One tube of this, which is now probably not even no good. I try to seal it as the best I can, but it's not even that much in there. But I would like to be able to use this expensive silicone that's stronger than the one I just showed you for the bottom. Even inside here, I'm putting silicone on inside everything. See, the crack, it was not leaking. It's a hairline crack. You see, I don't even want to take this off. I put a little of that super glue on it. You know, that real watery super glue. I put some in between the cracks, so I really don't see the hairline crack no more. So you guys see that commercial when a rock hit somebody's car windshield and it's a crack in it, and then the people come out and they put that liquid stuff in it? That's what I was thinking. Let me use some super glue. It's real watery. It will go between the cracks and make it tight. And I think that might have worked. I'm not 100% because I have tape underneath it. But this side was not leaking. After I put silicone and I put this tile on top of the crack to take away the pressure from the water, rocks, and boulders, it was no leaks from this side. The leak was coming from over here. So you see how this is real clear. You can see through it to the stand. This is where the tank was sitting on top of. It's real smooth. I scraped all the silicone off it. This right here, what you see, is tacky. This is the new silicone that I put in it the first time I resealed the inside of the tank. I scraped it off real good, best I can. I put a new razor blade in it. I got my gloves to protect my hands, because the bottom piece, this glass is really sharp. You can rub your finger across it and cut yourself. See, on the main tank, they have it shaved. It's bubbled, like baffled. It's called baffled when they shave the corner, make it smooth. See, I can rub my finger like this all day on the corner. I can't do it like that on this. So this is real sharp, so make sure you guys have gloves on to protect your hands. But I rub my finger right here, it's real smooth, like real slippery. And this part, the new glue, is tacky. So I had this flipped over like the top was on the bottom and this was on top. So once I got ready to flip it over, the bottom glass slid off, disconnected. This corner hit the floor. My girlfriend had to come run and catch it. She couldn't hardly hold it because this one glass panel is between 75 to 80 pounds alone by itself. This is not a brand new tank. This is an older tank. The glass itself is a quarter inch, probably more. Look at my thumb. Look at your thumbnail, and look at this glass. See that? Look how thick that is. It's about the same thickness as the stand wood. So the process of me trying to take all the silicone off of this, I had to take the brace off, the bottom brace to the tank. It snaps in half. It snaps in 4 pieces. So now I'm like, wow, what am I gonna do now? So I'm like, all right, don't panic. I'll get my own bracing. They don't make tanks like this no more. This is a Oceanic 220 gallon tank. Oceanic sold their company to a different company. The company specialized more in nano fish tanks and some filtration. They don't make anything this size. So I went to Home Depot and I'm trying to think of what can I use for bracing. So I went to got this. See that? This is a 2x2. It's 8 foot long. I had to cut 2 feet off because this is 6 foot long. I had wanted to get a thick sheet of plywood, quarter inch, but it wouldn't fit in my car. So I improvised and I used some wood I had laying around and I cut it down, but it doesn't cover the whole bottom. See, it covers this much. So now, and I put a piece of wood board in here. One of these boards that's the same thickness as the board I just put on there. I got it drilled down. It's real solid. So now I'm thinking about maybe I could just have this glass panel butt it all the way up on there. Like that. And it's a whole 1/4 inch more above. See, one side, scrape all this off, put the new bead of silicone on all around the tank. Pick this up, put it on top of that. It's gonna sandwich the seams together to join the bottom glass with the tank. Then go inside of the tank and put the silicone around like you would do any used tank. So the thing about it, when I did it the first time, these seams did not leak. These seams are good. So I kept these two on this side how they are. I scraped everything off the bottom and I went up in the corner about that much, about 1 inch. These two sides I went up all the way to right here because the glue didn't look nice, you know, it wasn't professional looking. And the part that was leaking was that part. I had silicone like right here coming down like a triangle like that, and it was real high up like this much. I had it like all the way up here, try to cover up the first coat of silicone, make sure there was no leaks. But turned out that wasn't the case. So I went ahead and took the silicone off from this point down. I took all that off on both sides. On this side, I wanted to keep silicone this much on here to hold the glass together still. Remind you, between here is silicone. You do not want to stick your razor blades and knives between the two panels where they meet. You have another leak. You want to hit the sides, scrape it, hit the sides, and they come up flush with the glass and come up. You don't want to dig your blade between the glass panels. You will cause another leak. You'll cause all this to come off. Everything being thumb. Look how thick. Yeah. And on top of that, I have to do this by myself. This tank is weighing between 450 pounds to 500 pounds. Just the glass itself without any gravel, sand, rocks, wherever you put in, no water, nothing. It's just the glass itself. So I'm dealing with all this weight, maneuvering it from one side of the living room to this side, on top of the stand down here, this glass up here, picking the top part up by myself and putting it up here. I had to do all that stuff on my day off. So this is why it's taking so long for me. Everything don't work out the way you wanted to, but if you got time, anything's possible. You just put your mind to it and stay focused. You know, I still gotta scrape all this off. And I have family members coming over. I cannot have my tank right here on the floor. Can't have the boulders. I got the tank canopy right there. I got the driftwood over there. I got the buckets of sand in the corner. All this stuff is in the way. This tank is in the way. So I have to get this stuff done. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. Work on taking all this off. Then we're gonna see what's going on next.